Let's play Dwarf Fortress.
We're back. This is the PC Gamer Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress. I'm Wes. I'm totally new to Dwarf Fortress, except for all the other videos that we have done in this series so far. This is Will. He is not new to Dwarf Fortress. He's helping me learn how to survive the wilderness. Say hey, Will.
Hi, Will.
Will was just nodding.
Wait a sec.
So yeah, we're back in Ilralam. We've got our fortress. Last time we made some pretty good progress. We got most of our wall built. We got all these traps set out here. I did a bunch of digging down in the fortress. I got some mead being put into production, I guess, some beer.
Some beer and some ales and things. I don't think we have any mead. We need bees for that.
Is that a totally different thing?
That's a thing. That's a thing we could do.
I don't know much about mead. Yeah, we got some cooking done. We need to go fishing. That's on the agenda for this week. You know what we haven't done the whole time we've been playing so far is zoom in at all on this fortress, which I thought I knew how to do, but apparently I don't. I thought it was...
Yeah, it was because the buttons have changed.
I thought it was one of the brackets,
the
but...
I thought so too. Is it control bracket? Is it shift bracket? Is it alt bracket? I'm hitting all those buttons. Is caps lock on? I'm hitting all those buttons. Keyboards.
It was caps lock.
Sweet. Hey.
Or it was...
Sometimes I'm right.
No, caps lock wasn't on.
And it needed to be?
It needed to be on.
Okay,
so
weird.
We're just
okay, well, now we're really zooming in. If you hit tab, you can get rid of the... Yeah, you can kind of cycle.
Okay. Another thing I didn't know. Let's check out our dwarves here. This graphic mod holds up reasonably well.
It's actually a little bit better, even closer.
Hey, we can see our dwarves here. Let's check them out.
So I still think I prefer
the ASCII.
Yeah,
original.
just the raw.
It's technically not ASCII, but
right.
It's expanded ASCII or whatever. But
look at them. We got Irvad, Chief Medical Dwarf.
Astash the Carpenter taking a nap over here.
He's our Chief Medical Dwarf and farmer.
I love his little doctor's get up.
It almost looks like he's got little eyeglasses too.
He totally does. He's totally got glasses.
Yeah.
Minor dwarf there.
Yeah.
Our mason. He's got kind of like a purple hat, I guess.
Yeah, you know masons.
Kivish, Sibrek, right there. Our wonderful leader. He's wearing like a beret or something.
Really a terrible leader.
He is kind of a shit leader.
I think he's our laziest dwarf by far.
Hopefully he will step it up at some point.
Now you can't zoom out. You're stuck in here forever. Oh, there we go.
There it goes. Okay. We could play at a slightly more zoomed in level if we wanted to. I feel like I've been playing about there.
Yeah. Yeah, let's zoom in a little bit.
Play like that.
We are playing this on a 4K monitor that's...
It's only 1440p.
Okay, 1440p.
But it's 27 inches. It's fairly large.
Yeah.
Things kind of look small from a distance back where we're sitting.
But we are playing Dwarf Fortress at 1080.
Anyway.
I think are we playing it at 1440?
I
think we're recording at 1080.
We're doing a lot of things.
We're doing a lot of things. One of them is building a wall, which they still haven't finished.
They haven't. Well, it's been paused for a while. So I can unpause and let them do some work here while we look around.
We've got 4 idlers.
Look at all these trees.
So now we're really high up.
All this nothing way up here.
Yeah.
Zoomed out.
Or it's not really zoomed. It's like Z'd out.
That's true. We're
pulling
back. Oh, it's
winter is
winter.
Upon you. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Is the river gonna freeze over?
I don't know if this is a cold enough area. Yeah, I can't remember.
We intentionally picked like a pretty nice place to embark. If it's winter, am I gonna have to replant?
Yeah, I can't remember if we set the winter. I don't think we did. I think Q. Use Q.
Q is the go-to, I guess, check a zone, check a
building, or
K
function.
kind of is just looking at stuff. Q is how you really give orders to control, I guess, anything that's not like a designation you're giving your dwarf, right? Like control some kind of emplacement that you've built.
Right.
So there's stuff there. Dimple cups.
Yeah, they're gonna harvest
all that. So does that mean
we want to?
There it is. So I should probably do some more designations for.
Yeah. So
planting.
Yeah, just go half dimple cup, half plump helmet.
That is under designation.
Oh no, you can do it from the queue menu.
Oh, it is from this menu.
Yeah. So if you see.
Oh, that's right. It's D
So-
for winter.
Yeah, and then you just hit enter, I think, to activate. Yeah. Dimple cup.
Oh, I see. So this is the only two things I have left.
They're the only two things that can be grown during
In
winter. Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense.
'Tis the season for dimple cups.
I'm not sure that I'm actually telling it.
Yeah, that one you've told. Just
Okay.
that last one. You can see it gets. Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's lighting up. Cool.
Yeah.
Dimple cups, plump helmets.
Cool. And then those ones don't have anything set for winter. There's stuff there right now, but.
We can go ahead and set
Yeah.
more dimple cups, more plump helmets, and more dimple cups.
Sure.
All right. All done farming for the winter. That was easy. All right, I'm going to unpause and let them.
Yeah, let's see who's working and who's not working.
So we got quite a few idlers.
We could dig.
Could dig some more.
Ain't seeing she's no gold digger.
Cat's checking around.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. I had some plans for digging out more space for just more construction in general. We're gonna need more rooms. We're gonna need a room for our bookkeeper.
Yep,
right?
He
He's
needs
gonna
a
need
desk and a
office,
table.
all that kind of stuff. Let's do some mining. I wish.
That is bigger than the other one.
Whatever, you know.
Oh, that's an option too.
I wish I had the kind of the experience in Dwarf Fortress that I will have as we keep playing to be imaginative in the way I dig out my fortress and design the placement of rooms and stuff. If you go look on some like the Dwarf Fortress wiki and places like that, you'll see some really awesome creations people have made with their forts. Did you ever get fancy with any of your forts, or did you?
I get fancy with the way I organize my bedrooms. So I like to do a whole spiral situation.
Like a star where they're all coming off a center spoke, or
it's sort of a branching star. So they're all pretty equidistant from the center staircase, but sort of create almost a windmill-y star branching pattern.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cooler
it's phenomenal.
Cooler than my just narrow hallway bedrooms. If I had to live in one of these bedrooms, I'd be pretty pissed.
You know.
Also, because it's like 50 feet underground. But
then again, you're not a dwarf.
It's true. I'm not a dwarf.
Yeah.
I can't subsist solely on alcohol. I've tried. It doesn't work. I tried really hard, but it did not work. I want to make somebody go fishing.
Let's choose a fisher.
Let's
Fisherman.
choose a fisherman. So I'm going to hit you to pull up my list of dwarves here.
And I'm looking at my little spreadsheet of dwarves.
So I'm going to say not one of the miners, because I'm going to keep them busy.
And they both have other stuff that they do also already. They're already doubled up.
I mean, all of our dwarves have quite a few jobs. You know?
I think Astesh, the carpenter, doesn't have anything else. Do you want to look at him and see what we sent him to do? Yeah.
He's a woodcutter.
A woodcutter, which he's rusty. He hasn't cut any wood for a while. That is, again, a nice thing about the update is you get tons of wood from cutting down a single tree.
Yeah, let's make him a fisher. Cool. So.
And now, if we're going to be catching fish and kind of get into that industry, we're also going to need a fish cleaner or prepper or whatever. I think it's called a cleaner, which is fine. I mean,
fish prepper.
Fish prepper. A prep
So
fish.
I had to hit P, I'm starting to remember this series of menus you have to go through. P to go through his preferences, and then L to go into labor.
Yep,
And
you can see
then-
what he set too.
Is it under other jobs?
Fishing related.
Oh, I skipped right over that. So we could make him clean the fish too.
That's true, but
Or we should
he
make should we make our cook do it?
We could make our cook do it. What else does our cook do? Our cook's also a farmer, so that's not too bad.
Yeah,
we could do that.
let's do that. So okay, we're giving Ashtas here.
Ideally, we'd want a dedicated fish cleaner
We need
if
to
we
get
have
some
a
more
dedicated
dwarves.
fisher.
We
Yeah,
need- they need to start
hopefully
having-
they'll be coming,
So we can't just start like
having dwarf babies.
happy time.
That'll happen also.
Should
But
I-
we'll also
should I
get
have
to
made the bedroom
migrants.
bigger? did I mess that up?
We need a deluxe suite, honeymoon suite.
So I guess
I
we'll make.
don't think any of our dwarves are married either,
No.
or at least not to each other
Okay, so Irvad
yet.
was our. Wait, was it Cattle? You said.
So no, Catton is
Our
good.
cook.
We
I'm
want
looking for a
cattle.
cook.
Cattle. Yeah. That's him
Cattle's the cook.
or her. I actually have no idea.
I feel bad calling all the dwarves male because I know some of them are female, but it's really
Just
hard.
can't remember which.
It's
We
really
need
hard to
a
remember. So he is.
gender neutral dwarven
Cattle
pronoun.
is our cook, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that listed down?
No, it's also under fishing.
Cooking is?
No, fish cleaning.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
looking for where cooking was. There it is, under farming and related. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll be ready to clean some fish. In the meantime, we got to tell.
But we also need a
Catton-
fishery now.
Oh, God, a fishery?
Yeah.
How about just a table where you put the fish and then they clean them? Jesus, how picky are these dwarves?
I mean, I don't know if you want fish smelling guts and fish
Yeah.
juice all over your table.
That's a good
but
point. I know
I don't.
I don't really like the fish smell. Okay, so maybe that can go down in here. I could even go
Cut through
designate
there.
some mining and open this up right here.
Yeah.
Kind of make that another room. And
I'm happy with that.
you like that?
Yeah.
Let's build a fishery.
I like that you do a lot of big open doorways. I mean, I usually do a one space thing, but I kind of like this open feel.
I haven't really thought through what happens if like goblins get into the fortress, and maybe in those situations these open areas are a death sentence.
I feel like if they get down to this part of the fort, it's
They're
already
screwed
it's
anyway.
already an unpleasant situation.
But it feels natural to when you're
Yeah.
digging out a cave, you're just clearing out a bunch of space. You have your whole underground world, but
And actually, something that we'll probably do eventually when we get more dwarves and have more dwarves than we have tasks, is set somebody to be an engraver and smoother. So they'll go around and smooth the walls. Because right now they're just living in a rough
Just
cut
stone
cave.
walls.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I remembered building workshops, which I assume was the right place.
Wait, did we already build a fishery?
Did we?
It looks like we did.
Did we build one in?
Is that what's up
I think
above the still?
I think
oh my
that
gosh,
is the
we're
fishery.
so good.
I remember that now. I didn't remember it a minute ago. We planned ahead. Oh, no, that's the food stockpile. It's the kitchen. This was the
Fishery needs
Waiting.
any fishing.
Any
So now that
fishing.
we've set, it hasn't been built yet, but now that we've set someone to be a fisher and somebody to be a fish cleaner and dissector, one of them will come and finish the building.
So the game was like, I'm not building you a fucking fishery until you have some fish,
yeah.
basically. It was more
Basically,
like our
all the
did
dwarves
that.
were like, screw that. That's not my jurisdiction.
So how do we tell somebody to go fishing?
They'll just do it. It'll
Oh.
just be a task. If you go into jobs, you'll see it. Fish should be. When he starts, I'm sure when we unpause it.
Now
just
that's
go
not
for it.
something I need to add under like set orders or anything
No,
for
no.
gathering. All right. In that case, I guess I'll unpause and maybe ask
Yeah,
Dash
look, we only have one idler now.
go do some fishing at some point. I bet it's Urbad. No, or Sibrek. And it is Sibrek. Son of a bitch.
Not doing shit. Of course, he's not designated. We can make him a miner too, or something. I don't know.
Well, we can have.
He's already got a lot going on. We could set him to do more mechanisms. He's our mechanic.
That's a good point.
Not that we're going to need a couple for our drawbridge.
I also kind of want to.
And that part you cut out didn't actually connect to anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, see, it's on the other side of the wall. You actually have to select the wall, too.
Now, this part, right? Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Wait, so I don't want to cut this out. Because I was just being kind of OCD and trying to even it out. So what I would actually want to do is, man, I'm messing everything up. Okay, I just wanted to mine this, and then the wall would be right here.
Yeah, but you want to get rid of that top corner and bottom corner, yeah.
Things that don't really matter. That we're wasting time on.
Watch, PC Gamer be OCD. There's still a lot of worms running around in the dining room.
Just got a notification that said cage.
I think that's the end of a notification. If you hit A, we can see what it actually is. Load okay, so we need some more cages, yeah.
Now, didn't we... Oh, are these two empty? Is that...
No, I think they're just a different material.
Different kind of...
They might be metal instead of wood.
Or stone.
Oh, you might have to look at it with Q or something else.
It's not Q, right?
No, it's not Q, apparently.
What's the other look button? It's not K.
You could try T. T might work. We don't use that one very often.
What is T?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. T is view objects in buildings. You can see what the building is made out of. And oh yeah, so you're right. There aren't
so
cages
we're missing
there.
two cages,
which is fine.
So we could tell somebody to build cages.
We could.
Which is J.
Nope. No, we need to actually manufacture the cages.
Oh, that's right. So we go down here, go to Q, to our mechanics or the mason?
Wood. Wood cages.
Wood cages.
Wood or metal, possibly glass too. I can't remember. Big surprise. I can't remember.
All right. Get a couple new cages, get those built in.
So something else we could do. Oh, he's going to cut out that last little corner there. I don't know if you want him to do that.
You know what? Let's just let him. Why is this?
Let there be digging.
Why is this happening?
I don't think you selected it.
How could I have not? I just did like a big...
I think you did a big thing and then you added an extra line.
It's digging, man. How hard is it to just dig a square room?
Do you want me to answer that?
Apparently it's really hard.
And something else.
Booking it up there, though.
You should check on the wall on the outside and see if anybody's actually working on it.
Nope.
No.
Oh, wait.
No, he is.
Yep.
Great. I think that's Catton, right?
Just taking his time.
Yeah. So something else
a lot of rocks
we do want to do is build out. So we've got our entry. I'm just going to take the mouse to point. We've got our entryway right here. It's 3 wide, which it has to be to let a caravan in.
Right.
To get to our trading post. What we'll want to do is build a little drawbridge there, which you just do as a bridge, which is kind of fun. And then that drawbridge will need to connect to. Oh look, we got all our cages. The
Nice.
drawbridge will need to connect to a lever, and that requires mechanisms.
Ooh, okay.
So we might want to build the wall out a little
raining.
bit.
So that you can see the rain falling.
At least it's not snowing, I guess.
I'm going to pause the rain. Kind of don't need the mini-map.
Yeah.
All right, we got this dug out. I want to make some offices.
Okay. Cool.
Although I wish I had planned this a little bit more thoroughly and had some walls and stuff in between to kind of demarcate, what part of the room was what or whatever.
I mean, you could build walls. You could build some wood walls. We have all that wood.
That could
I
be
don't know
cool.
if that's even worth it, but because you could just dig out more stuff somewhere
Yeah.
else.
I'm kind of thinking like I'm going to do some little rooms now.
Because you could also, nice, yeah. And now you've got that.
How big does it need to be for like a?
For the
for an
bookkeeper?
office? He just needs like a table and a chair.
Yeah, he needs
basically.
so he could even have a 1x3 office like we did for the bedrooms if you wanted, but
I'll give
be
him
sad.
a little more space.
And also just so you notice, you're doing the wall thing again, so you're gonna have a double doorway there.
Two
deep,
down.
yeah.
I'm fine with
Okay,
that.
cool.
Is that right? That's the right spacing.
Something else we should do at some point is build a farmer's workshop so we can, what's it called? Do some shearing.
So workshops
some shearing
need,
and some cheese making.
workshops need a bit more space than
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
Whoop. Wrong.
Whoa. We could do, you know how we've got our 4 workshops on that one level? We could do another level like that above or below it.
With more workshops.
With more workshops.
I'm just going to make this a row of offices.
Cool. I don't know that there are even that many people who are going to want offices, but
Oh,
they're going to have them.
They could be other types of rooms too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're there for something. Don't know exactly what.
Did you ever play Sim Ant
No.
back in the day?
Played Sim Tower, which is great.
I actually haven't played Sim Tower.
Sim Tower is awesome.
Sim Ant was a lot of fun back in the day. I'm sure if I played it now,
You controlled a
colony of
colony?
ants. Yeah. And you can control an individual ant if you wanted to. You could kind of take over
Did it
an
go into
ant,
first
but-
person ant view?
No, this was before first person ant views. It was not before first person.
Before we
but
had the technology
Yeah.
for first person ant views.
you couldn't get into
I
an ant
remember
like
those
that.
days.
But anyway, this is reminding me a little bit of Sim Ant.
Got quite a few animals jumping around down
Yeah,
there now.
we should. You should build some more workshop space, and we should build a farmer's workshop and a woodcrafter's workshop, because then we can build a nest box for our ducks, so we can get some duck eggs.
I'm going to say first priority is to build that drawbridge
Okay.
or bridge, and then get that
So
done next.
For that, we'll need 2 mechanisms.
So that's under here.
Yeah.
Couple rock mechanisms.
Yeah. And we won't actually need them to build the bridge itself, I don't think. Just to connect it to a lever, you need some. You might need them for the bridge too. We'll find out when we try to make it. Dwarf Fortress, find out things
So
when
we
you try to
don't
do it.
we don't actually build a bridge.
You build it like a wall. So you actually go to where you want the bridge,
Okay.
and
Then, I feel like this level is it's so small, it's kind of wasted.
yeah, I mean, one thing I do sometimes in my games, if I have this sort of setup, is I'll expand, over time as I get more free dwarves, I'll expand outward, basically stockpiles, like a bigger stone stockpile, a bigger wood stockpile behind
Yeah.
it, maybe a general goods thing. I think we have. Don't we have free levels above and below though?
Free levels.
Yeah. That's
Definitely.
just what I mean. Yeah.
I don't remember if that's exactly the same size.
No, I don't think it
Oh,
is.
it's close. It's one
One bigger.
bigger. That's fine.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's see here. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of stockpile space here,
Yeah,
and
which is
can
very
easily
cool.
expand that into much more stockpile space. All right, let's go up here.
Yeah. So
Building.
building, bridge.
What are wall grates for?
They can pass water through them, I think, but not people.
Now, do I just place it?
So you have to size it like you do with the wall
Right.
first, which is
Oh, it's U.
K, H, U, and M, of course, obviously.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
So I usually would do it like that.
How big?
So however long it is how high it'll be when it raises. So if
how high is the wall? Do we
the wall's
know?
1 unit high. And potentially we could make it higher later if we wanted to, just for fun.
Is it going to be
Whatevs.
weird then if this is like, if this bridge is dramatically taller than the wall?
Possibly, if it bothers your imagination. I would do probably 3x3.
I'm going to do 3, and we should build the wall higher eventually to match that.
Yeah. We could also eventually build,
It's going to be a
almost ramparts
cherry
too.
bridge.
Not, you should do stone. I'm just going to say right now, I'm not even going to ask you if you think.
No?
Do you think you should maybe do stone? I'm going to say do stone.
It's a bridge. It's going to be a heavy bridge.
Yeah, you don't want people getting through that.
It's true. All right.
Though I guess if we get a fire-breathing dragon attacking the fort, they're
Oh, wait,
gonna,
no. Did I make it like partially wood and partially...
Yeah, I think maybe.
Shit. Oh, what is this?
Kennels.
Oh, okay. So I
You're
need
still
to-
you're still in that. So you have to.
Yeah. How can I edit
I think
that thing?
Q. Yeah, so you can remove building, and then we just do it again.
Oh, man. God damn it. Building. G for bridge.
Now you're a master. So.
I'm so good at these menus now.
So and the other thing we want to do is select the raise direction. So that chooses which way. Yeah, so we want it to raise that way.
To the right.
Yeah.
That away. A.
That's to the left. But that is correct.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
From right
From the right
to
to the left.
That was absolutely what I meant.
I believe you.
If I liked.
Cool. Great. We're going to have a stone bridge.
Our wall is a mere 5. Mere
Oh, it looks like,
6 spots away.
Sibrek is doing it. Our fearless leader is actually doing something.
Doing
He's
his
building
thing.
a bridge.
He should be.
And he's pulling it from the stone stockpile, which we set up several episodes
Yeah.
ago and Catton has never touched.
That's why we put it there. Yeah, I guess we must have commanded him to build this out of the wrong stone.
Oh, of course.
Compared
Yeah,
to
yeah,
what
yeah.
got put in that stockpile. I don't
Whereas
think-
when we chose the bridge, you selected the
closest.
closest, which
Yeah.
was the phyllite that's right there.
Now, I feel like when we told them to make that little stone stockpile, I don't remember specifying the exact stone. I think they just filled it up
No,
with
I think
stone.
they just grabbed stone.
So
yeah.
it just was bad luck, I guess, that they picked
not the stones.
They
he
picked
was
not
gonna-
the
yeah.
stones he was trying to build the wall out of. Yeah.
Drawbridge.
So how do we attach the mechanisms, or did that
Once it's built, we'll build a lever somewhere.
It is built, right?
No, it's still being built.
Is that why it's
I think-
blinking?
Yeah. Wait, look at it with Q. Oh, maybe it is built. I don't know where it's. No, it's
Designed.
designed. It still needs to. So Catton has to finish. Oh, there he goes. Dum-ba-da-da. Oh, look down there outside. There's our fisherman.
Is he fishing?
I think he's fishing. Who did we make our fisherman? Was it
Astesh.
Astesh? Okay.
I think he's
Sure.
maybe. I don't think he's fishing. I mean, for one thing, there's no water here. Is
No,
he?
he's yeah, that's a little pond. The
Is
blue.
it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's down one level. Got it. If I go to J, job list, #, he's fishing.
Great.
Feels good. Feels good to be
Yeah.
fishing.
Cool. So this
Cool.
is cool.
Well,
So
what's-
yeah,
what's
once
happening here?
I have
I guess
no
he's
idea.
building the first.
Oh yeah, that's the
it's coming.
graphics mod animation.
It's
I
coming
guess.
alive.
So once we build the bridge, we'll build a lever somewhere, maybe in our dining room, and then once the lever's built, we can attach.
In the dining room, always where
Yeah.
you want the lever controlling your drawbridge to be. Because why not, right?
Because why not? Look, there's
Maybe it should be
actually
on the
some-
first floor.
Sure. Well,
do
you
you
want
want
it to be where
defended, kind
free
of?
dwarves will be.
Oh, okay.
So that's
we
why I
do-
said dining room.
We do really want it in the dining room.
It could also be near their bedrooms or near the center stairwell, just somewhere that someone's going to be able to get to it quickly
Gotcha.
in an emergency.
in an
um,
emergency.
Yeah, which is pretty much the only time we'll pull it, is if.
So, I mean, this is like right.
Yeah,
I see
we
what
could
you
do
mean.
that. We
I see
could
what
do
you
it
mean.
up there.
Why don't we put it in the
front plot.
corner over here in
Yeah.
the dining room?
We could even have like a battery of levers once we have, other lever needing things.
Whole wall of levers.
Yeah.
All right. So is this under?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under traps and levers, the same place where the cage traps were.
Ah, I see it now. There's just so much to read in each menu.
So just
It's-
a lever.
Just a plain old L. Go right here. Now we need 2.
We'll need one for this, and then one for the bridge once we connect it to the bridge. So that the act, we'll basically go into the lever, create a task that will be connect lever to bridge, and that'll require another lever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do we do that?
You have to wait till it gets built, and then we use Q.
This lever, got it.
Yeah.
That probably won't take long.
Somebody's making it right now.
Build
He's
it.
got a little pitchfork.
Build it. Did he just take a break and go to bed, or did he build it?
Oh, looks like he built it.
Okay. It's kind of a just off.
Unless it just hasn't. No, he didn't build it. Okay.
Oh.
So it turns out the K menu also works for
I guess we'll just wait.
that. Yeah. Who's idle? Who's idle? Who's our idler? Oh, one of our miners, Kivish.
One of our miners.
Kivish, who's also our brewer. Let's set him to brew some stuff. I bet he just harvested. They should have harvested some stuff, so let's just put brewing on repeat. Oh, yeah.
Just gonna clean this up just real quick.
Nice.
Brewing on repeat. So Q menu, come down here, add new task,
Brew from plant.
B and R. Repeat.
Cool. And while we're at it, let's check our stocks, our kitchen stocks. So that's Z. And then hit enter to, yeah. Okay, so we got a lot of seeds, so that'll be great for the next time around. We got a lot of plump helmets, that's good. Artichoke wine, that sounds really delicious.
That sounds disgusting.
I'm gonna go home and have some artichoke wine
No, you're
actually
not.
after this.
I will kill you. I
You'll
will
have to
kill you.
find me first.
You won't
I'm gonna be hiding.
You're gonna be
I'm gonna be hiding in a
drunk
cave.
on artichoke wine.
Hiding in a cave with bottles of artichoke wine
Come on, build
and
the
cage
lever.
traps. You're gonna get stuck in one of my cage traps.
Build the lever, damn it.
It's our expedition leader / mechanic Sibrek should be the one building it. I think. So let's see what he's doing.
He's on break. Mother.
You could set somebody else temporarily as a mechanic, and they'll build it, and then we could set them not as mechanic anymore.
We'll wait on him.
We'll wait. Oh look, we got some plants growing. Go back to the yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at those little mushrooms.
Harvest in a little bit.
You want to set someone cooking a little bit?
Could do that.
I think fish prep happens automatically. Like when there's a fish that needs to be cleaned, I think they do it. Like it just automatically generates a task, though I'm not 100% sure. Do you want to look at the fishery and see if there's...
We might only have like one fish.
Yeah. Let's set it and then we'll see if they cancel.
Process a fish?
Yeah. So they'll cancel if we don't actually have any fish yet. We'll just do a dummy check here.
As soon as Sibrek builds this lever, it's going to be time to call it a night.
Oh, he built it!
There we
He built
go.
it! Let's
Bam.
connect it to the bridge, but let's
Cute.
look at it. Okay, so add a task, just like a building.
Link up a
Link
bridge.
up a bridge, exactly. Yep.
And it knows which bridge because we've
Because we only
got
got
one.
one. So yeah, assign.
Bam.
Oh, let's use a nice mechanism. So one of the star ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And then one more for the lever. So the other star one. So it turns out you actually need 3 mechanisms. You need one for the lever, one for connecting the bridge to the lever, and one for connecting the lever to
Good
the
thing
bridge.
we had a bunch of mechanisms. Now,
Yeah, I had no idea we had that many.
Where do
That's
they
cool.
go? Or they just kind of go into the ether and become connected? Does someone have to build
Yeah,
them?
someone will just build it, like touch the lever. There, he just did it. And then he's going to touch the...
Wait, Sibrek just became an expedition leader?
I think he maybe had been doing mechanic tasks a bunch, so he wasn't being called it or something. I don't know.
Right, well, he
got confused.
earned his keep with that lever building there.
Yeah. And look, our wall's completely built.
Our wall's built.
We have a
Wait,
somewhat secure...
what's
Yeah,
that?
that's the
Oh,
tree.
that's that tree.
The tree that we built into it. We have a somewhat secure fortress. This is
All right.
wonderful.
The
Yay!
Fortress of Dwarves.
Yes.
All right, I think that does it for this week. Time to
Yes.
go home.
Next time, maybe
Next
I
time,
can finally get you to build a farmer's workshop so we can get some cheese and shearing
And
done.
an office for a bookkeeper.
Office for a bookkeeper.
Important things.
Yes.
All right. That's it for Ilralam today.
Thank you guys for listening and watching.
We'll be back soon.